Welcome back and thank you for joining us. Today I'm going to go over my first ever flagship bow. I've been shooting archery for well over 10 years, and within those 10 years I have been using just the standard bare ready to hunt bow you can get at Cabela's or Bass Pro. It has been successful throughout those years. I put down multiple deer, no problems. I just figured it'd be time to upgrade. So I started doing some research on different bows. I looked at Mathews, I looked at Hoyt, PSE, Bowtech, you name it. I saw what best suits me, went out there, test shot all of them. I went up more on the axle for more forgiveness from the longer shots, 60 yards and past. I want a bow I can take with me no matter where I go throughout the world, from Texas to Idaho, shooting pigs to elk. I want to make sure I could put it down and with confidence. So with the 33 axle to axle, I have more forgiveness, it's more stability in my hand. It doesn't move as much. You don't have as much pin float. Also, the string angle is a lot better placement on my face. It's not drastic like this with the shorter axle to axle. It opens up more. A lot more comfortable. So when I find my anchor point, it hits my nose, the corner of my mouth. Perfect. So far, so good. I put hundreds of rounds to this bow already, so I can give you some good critiques, some pros and cons of this bow. But so far, it is working out great for me. As you can see, I went with the Mathews 33 axle to axle, all black riser, and I customized Mossy oak Bottomland limbs, both on top and bottom, just to give it a little personal customization. I like black, but all black was a little too generic for me, so I decided to change it up a bit. On top of that, I went with 80-pound mods, 80% let off. My draw length is 30 inches. Moving down, the sight I decided to go with this year is going to be the Spot Hogg Boonie triple stack. And with this, I decided to customize it also. And in the pin selection, I went green, red, green. And with those pins, the top is going to be a 19, middle is 19, and the bottom, I went smaller diameter and went with the 10. And for that reason, it's going to be my moving pin. So if you come to the side, all you have to do is move it like this. Get a further shot, and you find your zero at the 20. So the bottom pin on my tape, if I want to go and reach out and hit 80 yards, I just scroll down, find the 80 yards, use my bottom pin. The smaller diameter pin is going to give me more accuracy on that shot on that animal. Granted, I don't plan on shooting an animal at 80 yards, but let's just say I go to 60. I want to be froggy and shoot around there. The smaller pin going down is going to take up less room on the animal, which gives you that more precise shot. So that's the theory. I have not tested it out yet, but that's what I'm going to go with this year. Moving down, I went with the integrated rest. It is the QAD MX2. It's the drop rest. So all you do is load your arrow right there in that bad boy. As soon as you pull back your string, cocks it, boop, silent. I love it. My last one was a QAD also. I'm a QAD fanboy, I guess you can say. Have had no problems with them whatsoever. I like how it just locks your arrow in there. It doesn't make any sound. They have little sound dampeners on the side that alleviate that problem. Just make sure you put the felt on the bottom where the little U is. If not, when you draw back that arrow, it's going to go, make that noise. It's going to spook your animals. So make sure you put that felt on there. Moving on down, I went with a Mountain Series by AAE 12 inches stabilizer with a 10-degree drop quick connect. So cool thing about that, of course, you can't put this in your bow case as is, so you need to take off your stabilizer. Like most traditional stabilizers without the quick connect, you have to twist, 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 twist. Hopefully you don't cross thread and mess it up. But this one, you just give it a little twist and pull it out. That simple, all right? Find the hole to put it back in. I'll try to do this on the reversal side. Give it a quick connect, and you're good to go. Too easy, right? So far so good. I like that. I went and kept it stock. It has 3 ounces weights in front. It seems to be working. Maybe after the season or mid-season, I might mess with it and take 1 weight out and see how it works with 2 ounces. But right now, it's working good. Working back down, I went with the Echo Engage limbs. Real simple. Twist, twist, comes right out. Put it right in your bow case. When you're ready to rock and roll, goes right between your limbs. Snug as a bug. You can shoot with these. These are great for ground blinds. You can just keep it readily available by your chair. So when something comes up, it's ready to go. You have your arrow nocked. You don't have to leave it on your lap, leave it on the ground. It's just standing there, right there. Minimal movement, ready to rock and roll. If you want to spot and stock, which I like to do personally, they're still good. You have the option to take them off, put them in a pocket if you want, or you can leave them on. I've used these, I've thrown them on my back, walked around a while, they stay on. Just be careful if you're going through like timber or brush. They could open up on you. Just be wary of that, all right? But they're great, I love them. They're really light, and even for target practice, they're great. You just put them right there, and you don't have to worry about putting your bow, hanging it on a special rack, laying it on the floor. 100% recommend. Ooh, I almost forgot. I went with the Bowman nose button right here. You don't need a nose button, but since I have it, and this is the first time ever using one, I love them. They're really cheap. They give you good placement for your nose on the string. So when you're finding your anchor points, of course, mine's going to be my knuckle underneath my ear, right by my jawbone. You want your string nose be touching it, and right at the side of your lip, right? Perfect angle. Sometimes if you don't have this, you may not be cognizant of where your nose is. It might be off. It might be too much pressure. This one, your nose, the tip of your nose goes right on it, and it has spikes on it, and it gives you a little pressure point. So you go, yep, I found my spot. So you're right on the money. Perfect anchor spot, perfect shot. I recommend that. And that is my new flagship bow. But now it comes to the cons that I've had with this bow, which is only one, and hopefully it's been fixed. And you probably guessed it, it is going to be the limbs. All right? The only con I have, I've shot over 100 arrows with it, and I didn't even realize until I took it to my pro shop to have it paper tuned, they were splintered on both top and bottom. And Mathews was having that issue. They resolved it. They went back with 100% lifetime guarantee for the owner who purchased it and any other owner who purchased it from a third party. So these are guaranteed for life. So I got them replaced, and I put more than 100 arrows in yesterday. No problem at all. No splintering, no accuracy issues. So I'm happy. That is the only con. Other than that, I love this bow. I will let you know how it treats me this season. Hopefully well. Stay tuned for more content. Let me know if you like this. If you have any more questions about anything on my bow, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you want me to show you, and I'll go in depth about that specific thing. So thanks again, and I hope to see you soon.